Lancashire Council is facing a legal challenge over controversial care cuts. The authority has to save £179 million, but it has targeted just under half of those cuts in adult and child social care.
One disability group claims they are illegal, and they have the backing of lawyers who've fired the opening shot in what could become a full judicial review. Here's Jane Barrett.
Care, not cuts!
No one wants the cuts, not even the council. They say they've no choice. But this disability group says the cuts have nothing to do with choice, everything to do with legal obligation.
It feels like they're going too fast, it feels like they're not listening to people, and it feels like they're not looking at what impact this will have. Apparently, all that is also illegal.
On behalf of the group, Irwin Mitchell solicitors have begun a legal challenge. They question the legality of the process. The amount of cuts was set before public consultation had ended. They're also looking at individual claims from those who are losing care packages. The council's already decided it will raise charges for services used by people like John and his son James, charges they can't afford.
Literally, we're skint. I've got at the moment a court order pending for the repossession of my house, which is going to take the roof over James's head.
Everyone will be individually assessed, but solicitors ask this: how fair can assessments really be when the council's already decided how much money it needs to save?
The council, of course, is making these cuts because it desperately needs to save money. But the irony is it could end up costing them dearly fighting off these legal challenges. And it isn't just one law firm acting on behalf of this disability group. We've spoken to another major North West law company who says it too believes that Lancashire is making decisions based on economic necessity, not in the interests of their vulnerable clients. And that could be illegal.
The council refused requests for an interview. In a statement, they say they do not accept the criticism of its budget decisions. As far as possible, we will continue to protect frontline services. It may be that a judicial review on behalf of these people decides if the council's living up to those promises and its obligations. Jane Barrett, BBC North West Tonight, Preston.
Lancashire Council's facing a legal challenge over its controversial care cuts. Disability Equal North West believe the cuts are illegal. With the backing of Irwin Mitchell solicitors, they've begun a challenge that could end in a full judicial review.
It feels like they're going too fast, it feels like they're not listening to people, and it feels like they're not looking at what impact this will have. Apparently, all that is also illegal, which is why we've got legislation.
In a statement, though, the council says they do not accept the criticism of its budget decisions and are, as far as possible, they will continue to protect frontline services.
A charity for the disabled is planning to legally challenge Lancashire County Council's decision to cut millions of pounds from its budget. The Preston-based Disability Equality North West claims that the council failed to consult properly on the changes. The charity claims the cuts will affect hundreds of families. In a statement, Lancashire County Council says it doesn't accept the criticism and will continue to protect, as far as possible, frontline services.